Aloha, suns and waters. So I did the Virgo reading right before this, and it could be pertaining to Virgos, of course, but I also felt the vibes of it regarding this Virgo moon coming up on Christmas Eve until the 26th. And I was thinking I was going to do Capricorn's reading right after Virgo, being that it was this Venus retrograde is retrograding in Capricorn. So we are going to be speaking for the Capricorns, but I also feel this is collective energy. So it's up to you whether you want to stick around or not. But so these cards flipped out. In Virgo's reading, I said I was going to pull from the Mana deck, and I didn't. I forgot. And I said that because I saw the number 33 and I instantly thought of the Va'a card, which is the canoe. Someone going on a journey, but also having a lot of detours. And I feel that that's what this Mercury, oh, okay, it might have a lot to do with Mercury. It might have a lot to do with this past Gemini full moon, which Geminis are ruled by Mercury. Virgos are ruled by Mercury. So heavy Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn energy in this reading. Um, but so the Va'a card, detours. I feel like the detours is Venus retrograde. It's like going back around, reassessing where you're going and who's there with you. But these are the two cards that came out, and then the wind ended up flipping over the Mo'o card, blocking out the Tapa. So I feel like there's some sort of Mo'o energy that is keeping someone trapped. It could be someone keeping someone trapped in a relationship and also keeping someone trapped from getting into a relationship. So, oh yeah, and then I was cleaning and I found a bottle cap from a Snapple juice, and it had a fact on it. I have to find it. Hold on. Okay, so it's right here. Let's see if you can kind of see it. I just want to show you so you know I ain't fucking playing. Even though I know you know I ain't gonna come and give you no bullshit. But anyways, it says real fact number 94, lizards communicate by doing push-ups. Very interesting and super random. But and then I walk to the table and here's the lizard card, the mo'o, the gecko. These reptilian energies. So it could be people around you or just darker entities, right? Just energies lingering, blocking you from a connection, keeping you in a toxic connection. But number 94, so that could be significant for some of you. Maybe something happened on September 4th, or I'm even seeing April 9th. April 9th, maybe something that's significant for you. But with this 9 and 4, I'm also seeing, look at that. 9 is, of course, the fucking Hermit card, which is Virgo. And the Hermit speaks of the number 9 is the number of accomplishment, wisdom, and search for truth. This card invites you to take time for introspection at all costs. You must be content with being alone. It will be within this time you will develop the true power of a spiritual master. By hearing this message, wait, hold up. Yeah, by hearing this message, Spirit has for you uninterrupted. The butterfly enters the cocoon, both and a caterpillar alone. What? Let me read that again, please. The butterfly enters the cocoon, both a caterpillar and alone. But when it emerges from its dark cultivation, it's beautiful in both sight and flight. You're almost a butterfly. Have patience. And then the number 4 is the Emperor card, which represents a person with power and authority, someone that is in complete balance, someone whose path is really protected as well, and they remain strong, but they're not rigid. So I'm also seeing with this the Death card, number 13, 9 plus 4, 13. And it speaks of something needs to end. It may be a relationship, a job, commitment, habit, but whatever it is, end it. With the embrace of this ending, you can begin anew, grow, and reach full blossom. So something needs to be ended, obviously, with this mo'o keeping someone trapped, right? Or someone could be keeping themselves trapped, maybe focusing too much on a particular person or outcome. Keeping, I don't know. I feel like it's someone though. Let's see. Number 29. We have the High Priestess and the Emperor vibes here. Wait, excuse me. The High Priestess and the Hermit. Somebody could be keeping a secret, keeping someone a secret even. Let's move on. I'm channeling so much different energies right now, y'all. Oh my God. Avoid false speech of those who seduce others with false compliments or gossip. Fear of not being accepted or approved can trap or misdirect energy. All battles reside within. So somebody could be wanting to reach out, but they're afraid they're going to be rejected. Somebody could be afraid of rejecting someone also. And that's what this Venus retrograde is about as well. It's testing our abilities to handle rejection. So a lot of you are going to have to cause things to end. And it may, make you feel some type of way to say goodbye to certain people, places, or habits, mindsets, saying goodbye to the old self as well. Number 3, the Tapa card. To love is to be happy unconditionally. Boundaries and meanings are established, communicated, and negotiated. Be clear about intentions while remaining receptive and open. Setting boundaries. Okay, so somebody has to be open and receptive, right? To open themselves up and not be afraid of being rejected, not be afraid of being tied down. I feel like somebody could have been tied down in the past and felt trapped from being their truest self, and they're afraid of stepping back into a relationship. But there is a lot of healing that needs to be done as well, a lot of purification needing to be done. There's a lot of negative influences, and there is someone trapped. Someone's using their, I'm even seeing someone use their using sex to manipulate someone into staying. And this other person is like looking for more. They don't just want physical attraction. They need more emotional fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment, and mental stability as well. But I do feel abundance coming in, and the divines in every reading are really calling the collective to remain grounded, because I'm seeing a lot of you tap into these higher frequency, this higher state of consciousness. And if you don't remain grounded, you could get carried away. But I'm also seeing someone needing to get carried away, someone needing to be that butterfly and allow the winds to Guide them. I'm seeing allow someone to sweep you off your feet, or even you sweeping someone off their feet. I'm hearing a romantic gesture. A romantic gesture. Even gifts. Someone's getting a gift. Worry. You could have had a dream about this person. You could be dreaming about each other, fantasizing even. See how I said somebody's attached to a particular outcome and the fear that it will not come to pass. So somebody's definitely worried about being rejected, but I feel like the divines have been giving you so much signs, so much symbols, even like little, it's like you're getting keywords as well that resonates with this person. And they're telling you that there's no need to worry. There's no need to feel like you're going to be trapped. I feel like somebody's trapping themselves from moving towards this person in fear of getting rejected, and also in fear of having to leave things behind. Look at that, the fear. The fear is off the table though. They want you to release this, but they also want you to go within to understand why they exist. Why are you afraid of rejection? Did you get rejected in the past? Whether it's from a person, a job that caused you to feel insecure. Did you reject people in the past and now you feel like you're being tested? Or you feel like you feel like it's karma or something. But this is off the table. I feel like the divines are telling you there's always going to have worry. There's always going to have some sort of worry, but it's the fear that needs to be released. Wow. Recharge. Stay grounded, okay? When the pace of life becomes too hectic, know to slow down. Be mindful. So I'm seeing things like become hectic for someone and they pick up and go. Rather than slow down and go inward, they go externally. It's like they're running away from the signs. They're running away. Passion. It'll take passion for you to push through your self-criticism to get to a place of confidence. And you must examine. You must start where you are, examine the situation and take a chance. I feel like somebody feels forced. I feel like someone feels forced, and the more they feel forced, the more they don't want to do it. But I feel nobody's forcing you. I feel like it's the divines. I feel like as soon as you say, you know what, this is not for me, this is not the career, obviously, because I didn't get it, it's not for me, whatever it is, or I'm too shy, I'm too whatever. As soon as you say it's not for you, here they come again with another sign. And they're like, yes, the fuck it is. Turn around and go get what's yours. Yes, 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 yes. I'm seeing like someone's inner child. So this could be, something that stems from your inner child. I'm seeing someone feel forced to do something they didn't want to do when they were a child, whatever it is, which caused some sort of scarring. I'm seeing like, I don't know what it is. I don't want to get too deep, but I'm seeing someone being forced to do something when they were a child. And it really caused someone to be insecure, someone to be really shy and not want to communicate with people, not say how they feel. I feel like someone always waited for someone to make the first move. But I feel like it's time. I feel like you went within and you healed that space. And it's like it's like your inner child's time to shine. It's like it's stage fright. It's stage fright. All that blinding light. It's like your light is so bright right now. And you could be causing, people around you to get blinded by your light. And you're also doing the same thing. I'm seeing camera shy as well. But I feel like a lot of people who are shy, who never made the first move, you're going to be put in situations where you have to do so. Especially for those of you who are looking for careers which causes you to be in the spotlight and you're shy. Spirit's like, how the fuck I'm gonna put you on the stage when you shy as hell? So they're bringing you opportunities to practice. To practice. Maybe you're just meeting people like at the store and stuff, and that's not the one, of course, but it's like practice. Like someone kissing a pillow type shit. That's what it is. Ooh, change for a change. Do something you usually do a certain way in a different way, and that's making the first motherfucking move. Allow the first thing that comes to your mind without censorship to bestow a vision upon you. So not censoring yourself, right? Like with these things that you're dreaming about, these things that you're fantasizing about, these goals, these people, places, whatever it is, like don't stop there. I just heard. Like, where do you cross the line? I'm getting Moana vibes. Like, she's looking at the horizon, wondering if she's gonna cross the line. So what line is this that you're crossing? You're, going beyond your comfort zones, obviously. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful because you're becoming brave and courageous. And I feel like in these past readings, like it was so hard to hear. And I feel like it was like that for a reason. Because there's other videos when you can hear me just fine and I don't have the headphones or nothing. And I feel like there was a lot of high priestess vibes, keeping a secret, concealing plans, concealing emotions even. Or maybe there was people around you and you're just like trying to like hide out and watch the video, Oh gosh. This card really wants to come out. Let's see what it is. Oh my jeez. Concealing plans. That's that Mo'o vibes. There is some sort of separation that has occurred or that's needing to occur. And it could be the release of some sort of toxic energy, but it could be heartbreak over this union that didn't happen yet. Because somebody has to make a move. And like I said, if you're usually the one that doesn't, it's time for you to do so. Look at that 33. That's the Va'a card that's moving, going, relocating, doing things differently. Even if there's detours, the detours are an inevitable part of the journey. But this is speaking about getting back out there. The Three of Cups, getting back out there, having fun, enjoying. And that could be something you're doing differently as well. Like, however you used to move on from a certain situation, do it differently. However you begin a certain situation, do it differently, right? I'm seeing someone just focusing on self, focusing on enjoying life, having fun, rather than focusing on whether or not something's going to end. or whether or not someone's going to be rejected. Focusing on all the good things that could happen rather than the bad. Focusing on what you want versus what you don't want. See, that speaks of not rushing into things, focusing on self, you know. But I feel like somebody's been waiting their whole lifetime for this connection, and they feel like they just want to rush in. But I feel like in these times with this Venus retrograde, I feel like someone you're focusing on could be someone to assist in you birthing something new, you stepping into a new experience. They're the key for you to open the door. I don't think they're the destination, you know. And even if it's this person that you're stuck with, that you're having a hard time letting go of, I feel like you don't feel like that's your final destination. But it's about accepting it and acknowledging it and remaining in gratitude for the good times that you shared with this person, so you can move on, so you can birth something new. This person was like the midwife I'm seeing. They were your midwife. They were assisting you in your birthing journey. And I feel like they could come back around when you give birth to this new idea, this new relationship, whatever it is. But they're going to come back around as a test. Wow, look at that. See, this comes in quick, but it leaves quickly as well. So there is someone coming in, but as a test. So it's about not attaching yourself to this person, but knowing that they're a part of the puzzle. They're a part of this connection. But I'm seeing, yeah, like you're two different people on two different paths. It's like you're a butterfly. You see things from a higher perspective, and they kind of vibrate on a lower frequency, but they were still an assistant in some way, shape, or form. Assisting in your growth, assisting you in seeing your growth even. I feel like they could have triggered you in some way, but that trigger allowed you to examine the way you value yourself and the things that you value even, and also triggering you so you can connect back with source. You could have felt like you lost your connection with source, or maybe they didn't, wow, yeah, they didn't hear you. See how that wind knocked that down? Wow, and the wind just shifted over Kanaloa. So I'm seeing that as, yeah, look, it's the underworld. They helped you get in touch with the underworld, you know, because you were in a dark space. But I felt like you were in a dark space for a reason, so you can shine, so you can tap into your intuition. Because there was a lot of clouded vision. Kanaloa. The roots, so you can remain rooted. Remember your roots. Remember where you came from. Remembering who the fuck you are. Remembering where you came from and remembering where you're going. It's like I'm seeing someone know where they came from. They knew about their struggles and all this, but do you know where you're going? And making sure you keep your boundaries with this people, right? With the people from the past. It's like maybe you can still have a connection with that past person, but you have to keep your boundaries. See, they're walking, or you're walking them there. You guys are both walking each other to that door. You guys are both each other's key. So that's why it's a karmic relationship, because it came with a lesson, and it also came with a fucking blessing, which is the key. The key to your good health, the key to your wishes coming true. But there needs to be boundaries so this new person can come in. And so you're capable, willing, and able to offer your time and energy to new people. Remaining in balance. I'm seeing someone accepting this person, having gratitude because it purified you. It allowed you to do this cleanse. It allowed your tears to flow. You know, maybe this person hurt you or triggered you, right? But it triggered you because there was something within you that needed to be triggered, that needed to be healed, to be cleansed, to be released, to be purged. You needed to cry out. You were holding it in. So somebody had to come and fuck with your shit so you can cry it out. Because I feel like somebody was holding on to it, holding back from releasing. Yeah, holding back from releasing. And now you value your emotions and you honor them. You could have even created an altar just for you, a self-love altar. I'm seeing taking care of yourself again in the purest way, loving yourself, loving your connection with source, with your ancestors, remaining grounded, going back out in nature. When you go back out in nature and remain grounded, they put you on your right path, allowing you to step into your birthright, into your legacy for you, for your children, for those that came before you and those that come after you, for your inner child as well. Allowing yourself to experience something new, something different, something that you said you would never do. I do feel there's a masculine around you that is going to have that space to come through now that you did this release, or now that you're doing this release, this acceptance, this acknowledgement. But I feel this could be the test once again to see if you're gonna make the right choice. But I also feel like whatever you went through, your divine counterpart is going through the same thing. And they're feeling restricted from you. But they could be also really obsessed about you as well. But they're feeling conflicted. I feel like there's a lot of conflicting energies deciding between the two, deciding whether they're ready to open up. Justice. So they could be coming at you sideways. to cause you to feel like you're at a crossroads, to create some sort of challenge and obstacle. But you're going to pass the test. You're going to speak your truth, and you're going to, let people know whether or not you feel like you're in balance with them or not. You're going to really value yourself. And hold back from accepting offers from people that create obstacles, but also acknowledge and accept and actually be grateful, because I feel you passing the test. It's like as soon as something comes in, you pass the test. Somebody could have literally passed tests in school, right? In college. All right, let's close this off. I feel like someone keeps coming back around and it's causing you to feel drained, but it's not meant for that. That's why it's important to accept and acknowledge that they were the key. They were the key, that's all. Spirit's like, you said you wanted love, you said you wanted money, you said you wanted all these good things, and we were testing your love, testing your patience, your courage, your curiosity, testing your finances. Let's get some angels and ancestors and close this off. We had a bunch of long readings today. Oh, bunch of long readings. A lot of beautiful things coming though. Oh yeah, and I did move my things on the floor, so it's about really not just remaining grounded within, but externally as well. So Lord and Peacekeeper, take charge with authority, let go of the need to be right. So it's about taking charge, reclaiming your power and not feeling like you have to prove yourself to anyone or sugarcoat anything as well. But also knowing when it's time to say something and when it's time to just shut the fuck up and say, you know what, I made my peace with this. It's up to you whether or not you want to. Honor your inner knowing. Yep, let go of the need to be right. Honor your inner knowing. What you know is for you. Not everyone will understand. All right, let's close this off. I love you all. If you want to book a personal reading, that information is found in the description box. We're about to take off, so buckle the fuck up. We're about to take off here. It's just going to keep getting better. Just when it seems like everything's falling to shit, everything's going to get so much more magnificent. But you gotta hold the vibes and keep the faith. You have to. It's the most crucial part of this experience right now. Oh my gosh, I opened it and the page was actually saved. I didn't even feel that it was saved, but it was saved by twigs. Somebody has to make a fire. I'm seeing somebody has to make a fire. But it says a test of faith is like playing chicken with the universe. The universe wants you to grow and bloom into the most glorious version of yourself. Growth happens through friction and challenge. And the lessons we learn through these experiences, because the universe is so excited for you to be all you can be. It is going to send you all the learning experiences you need. Here's a flat tire on your... This is exactly what the fuck I was talking about. Your shit being tested. Here's a flat tire on your way to the wedding. Here's a hurricane and a flood the day you open your new business. Here's nowhere to park when you're late for the job interview of your dreams. When you have faith that everything happens as it's meant to, you open yourself up to receive the lesson, to stay the course until you're successful and not totally lose your shit in the midst of the particularly trying lessons and growing experiences. You have to hang in there like your life depends on it. With the really big stuff, you're often required. Did you see that, collective? Take note of intuitive messages. Wow. With the really big stuff, very often you're required to get to the point where your faith is the only thing you got left. Because you've gone so far out to the edge that anything familiar or safe or rational isn't even a blip in your rear view mirror anymore. It's like flying or surfing or tripping. You have the mind. You have to focus on your faith and surrender to the cosmic rock tumbler, because your only option is to freak out and crash. Badassery comes to those who take risks. So take note of intuitive messages. I'm seeing someone writing down their dreams, someone writing down the signs they're seeing, or also, taking action on the signs you see. Because I've been feeling that vibe of someone receiving these intuitive guidance, but they're not taking any action. But in this reading, in this now moment, I do feel a lot of you have been taking action, have been acting on the fucking signs you've been seeing, the red flags, the green flags. You're knowing when it's time to stop, when it's time to go, when it's time to slow down. And that's beautiful. And it's time for me to go. It's time for me to slow down. I love you all. Aloha.